Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for coming to we presentations. Okay, let me introduce myself and my partner. I'm Ahmad Anur Yakin, student ID number 1022100008, and my partner is Amanda Sintiara Pinky Melanie, student ID number 1022100017. We are from group 7. Okay, my friends, in these presentations we will discussions report text. Chapter 1, Introductions. The background of the analysis. In the structure of English writing, we recognize the existence of some schemes of writing that's narrative, descriptive, recounts, discussions, and more. Then the paper, we also know the type of report writing. Report text term is often also known as informations report. Report is a text which presents information about something as it is as a result of systematic observations and analysis. In these occasions, our group will explain about how to create or read text report is good and quick in making a pitch of writing. To be able to assist in making so pitch backward report that in making mistakes. B. Purpose: to be able to understand the kinds of text that is on the report text. Second, to be able to know how to create a text report in an easy. Third, to be able to know the functions of making the report text. Chapter 2, Discussions. Definition of report text. Definition text report is also almost similar to what is often mentioned in various books of English at secondary level. Report is a text which presents information about something as it is as result of systematic observations and analysis. Report is a text that presents information on a case by what it is. This text is the result of systematic observations and analysis. Its social purpose in presenting information about something that's generally describe an entire class of things, whether natural or made, mammals, the plants, rock, plants, content, countries of regions, culture, transportation, and so on. The actual descriptive text of the report and have a fairly clear difference. Although both appear to be a twin's brother. Talk. In essence, the report usually contains the text that the facts can be proved conscientifically. B. General structure of report. As with descriptive text, the report also only have two common structural, generic and structural, namely 1. General classifications. General statement that describe the subject of a report, descriptive and classification. Second, descriptive tells what the phenomenon under discussions in terms of parts, qualities, habit or behaviors. In this section usually give the phenomena that occurs broad is it part the property habit of behavior. The point is the translations of scientific classifications are present with And then C. Language feature use a general mouse egg hunting dogs rather than particular nouns egg or dog. Use of relating verb to describe future egg molecules are pictures. So most of action verb when describing behavior egg most common fly. Use of stimulus presence tends to indicate usualness. Eggs tropical cyclones always begin over the sea. Use of technical term egg isobird are lines drawn on a water map. Use of paragraph with topic sentence to organize bundles of informations reported naming of the topic as the beginning focus of the choice. And then future continued by Amanda Cynthia Pinky Melanie.
The structure pattern of report. As that there is no one right way to write a report. It depends on your subject and on the purpose of an audience for the report. What we can say with confidence in is that reports are always divided and often subdivided into several headed sections and subsections. There are some common sections that often appear in reports. An abstract, also called executive summary, that very briefly summarizes the whole report and which shall therefore be written last. An introduction that describes the purpose of the report, explains why it is necessary and or useful, and sets out its precise aims and objectives. A literature review that describes current research and thinking on the problem or issue. This section is often incorporated into the introduction, a methods or methodology section that describes and justifies the method used to collect data or results, also called findings section that is simply present the result of the research, so it might consist mainly of tables, chart, diagram, or discussion, sometimes called analysis or interpretations, that analysis the result. This is often the most important section of a report. Recommendation, whereas the writer use the result and conclusions of the report to make practical suggestions about the problem or issue being discussed. A biography of or reference lists. Appendix, where data to which the report refers is stored. A generic structure of report. As with executive text report also have two common structure, generic structure, namely one general classification, general statement that describe the subject of a report description and classification. 2. Description, tell what the phenomenon under discussion in terms of parts, qualities, habits, or behaviors. In this section, usually give the phenomena that occur, but its parts, its properties, habit, or behavior. The point is the translation of since classification are presented with there is also some information about the generic text structure report, which includes purpose of report text. Easy paper must have a purpose why the article was written, so is the report text. Some experts say that the purpose of a text report are its social purpose is presenting information about something. They describe an generally class of things, whether natural or made, mammals, the planets, rocks, plants, countries of region, culture, transportation, and so on. If concluded, the purpose of the report text is to convey information on the results of observation and systematic analysis. The information described in the report text is usually general in nature, be it natural or buata like mammals, planet, rocks, plants, state, culture, transportation, and so forth. Example: Japanese tea ceremony. The tea ceremony is called traditional Japanese ritual of presenting the tokus in essence. Times called or cha no yu. Tea ceremony are hot order called that. The tea is prepared specially by those who learn the art of the tea ceremony and enjoyed a batch of special goods in the room for tea called kasitsu. The host is also responsible for preparing a pleasant situation for the guests, such as goods while painting, flowers, and ceremonial bows to set the season and goods are invitatus. There is not just poured with hot water and drunk, but an art in its broadest sense. The ceremony reflects the host's personality and knowledge that includes, among others, the purpose of life, way of thinking, resilience, appreciates the ceremonial utensil, and how to put the pieces of art in a tea ceremony room and various knowledge in general is dependent on the flow, embrace the tea ceremony. The art of the tea ceremony requires deepening over the years with the improvement that lasts a lifetime. Formally invited guests for the tea ceremony also had to learn manners, habits, politeness, etiquette of drinking tea and enjoying snacks served in general. The tea ceremony using powdered matcha, the matcha tea, is made from finely ground green tea. Using matcha, the ceremony called matcha do, whereas when using a type of sense green tea called sencha do. In everyday conversation in Japanese tea ceremony, simple refers to as ochati. The term ocha no kaiko could mean learning, practice, serving the manners or etiquette, learning as a guest in the tea ceremony. Chapter 3 Closing A. Conclusion. In the structure of English writing, we recognize the existence of some kind of writing, the narrative, descriptive, recount, discussion, and more. Then the paper, we also know the type of report writing. Report text stream is often also known as informational report. Report is a text which presents information about something. As it is as a result of systematic observation and analysis. As with descriptive text report also only have two common structure, namely 1. General classification, general statement that describe the subject of a report, description and classification. 2. Description tells what the phenomenon toward the phenomenon under discussion in terms of part qualities, ha- habits, or behaviors in this section usually give the phenomena that occur both its part, its properties, habit, or behavior. The point is the transaction of scientific classification are presented with. B. Suggestion. For the future, the task of making a paper on analysis need to be improved in order to grow and expand our horizon because the paper are very important for the level of lectures.